what is it like to be a small streamer? And what benefits does it have for you? So in this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 things that I've actually benefited from becoming a small YouTuber. So let's go ahead and get right into my number 5 spot. Coming in at my number 5 spot, I actually have public speaking. And these aren't in any particular order, they're just the way it came to me. So with me, I used to be scared to speak in public. I am going to be an elementary education teacher, and that's why I'm going to college for. But being able to speak in front of people was one of the hardest things that I had to do. I had a speaking class in high school, and I hated speaking in front of people. Ever since I started streaming, though, I started streaming my senior year of high school. And ever since then, 5 years ago, I started streaming. And it just makes it a lot easier to talk to people. Because if you're a small streamer, if you think about it, the best way that you make your content is by communicating with your people. So like for me, I've got people in my streams who always come and I can always talk to. And it helps me grow as a person, honestly, especially with public speaking, because you have to be able to talk to people in order to have fun in your streams. So by being able to talk to the people in your streams, you're already ahead. You're already putting yourself above everyone else. By being able to speak to people in your streams, it'll make it to where you are able to talk to people outside of streams. Now, obviously, it's not going to be right away. Like, you're not going to start your first day of streaming and then all of a sudden be able to talk to everyone. For me, it took me about 30 days just to even be able to like get out of my comfort zone. But now I used to consider myself an introvert. I now consider myself an extrovert, like a very, very big extrovert. And I'm glad that I started doing YouTube. And that's like one of the biggest takeaways I've had with YouTube so far, is just being able to speak to people, learning how to speak to people, learning how to care about what people are speaking about. Because not only do you have to listen to people if you want to communicate with them, you have to be able to just talk too. And you don't want to take over the conversation. And I learned that through YouTube. I like learning what you guys have to offer. So in my streams, I'll always ask like, oh, so what's up with you guys today? I literally enjoy hearing how people did. It's kind of like if you ever have had your mom or dad come home and they're like, oh honey, how was work? And you have them talk about it. That's how it is for me. I enjoy talking to people. And now, like, even outside of YouTube, I enjoy talking to people, which I used to hate. So that's point number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. With number 2, it's actually going to be talking about making friends. So now some of you might say, well, they're just people you've met online. They can't really be they're not really your friends. They're just people you know. But I've been streaming for 3 to 4 years. I can't really remember. I started streaming in 2017, I believe, and it's 2021 right now. I have made friends on YouTube, whether it be friends that I've never met them before, but like there's friends I've met before. I know another streamer named Dank Dan, and he's someone I met over Xbox, and we're still friends today, and I've never met him before. But people on YouTube can become maybe not like friends that you'd think of, but like friends you can talk to. So me, if I'm ever feeling down, or I know that I need to talk to people and just get my mind off things, I start to stream, because I know that when I go to stream, my personal life typically stays out of it. Like, I might talk about my personal life, like if on the farm something happens, so say a cow dies or something like that, I might talk about that on stream, but I'm not going to go and give you guys my whole life story. But when I come on to the stream, it's like I'll have Chris, Boz. I always mention these guys because they're the ones that have been around the longest. But I always have them to talk to, and they'll always take my mind off things, and I enjoy that. That's like what a good friend should do. So even though I don't know anyone personally that I would consider friends on YouTube, I'd still say I've made friends on YouTube. And also, you can help create friendships on YouTube as well, and that's also something that's very satisfying. So even if you are a small YouTuber and you feel like you're not going anywhere, just know you are making a difference to someone. Because even if you yourself aren't making friends and you're just there streaming to have fun, there are people in your chat who are talking to each other. And they're going to start learning about each other's lives. Like, honestly, Chris, Boz, a ton of people in my chat could probably go through and talk about each other's personal lives because of how close we get in my chat. And that's something that's great about small channels, that you can get close with your subscribers and you can learn to zero in on them as well. That's all I want to say about making friends. To everyone on my YouTube channel, you're all my friends. Thank you guys for being there, and let's go ahead and move on to number 3. So number 3 is not necessarily a small YouTuber thing or small streamer thing, but it's something that I enjoy doing. So for me, I'm a video game streamer. I do a lot of video game stuff. I might do vlogs or things like this every once in a while, but for the most part, I do play video games. So for me, one of the biggest things was I get to play games that I enjoy. And I know by me playing games that I enjoy, and even if it's boring games, like the reason I started streaming was I was playing Call of Duty Zombies, and I was doing high rounds, and I was just getting super bored doing it by myself, and I would stop playing. Like, I was honestly a better Zombies player, and I would just get bored. So I ended up starting streaming, and I ended up gaining about 800 subscribers during the Zombies Chronicles times, which, again, 3-4 years ago. But I got to play the game that I loved. And if you're a video game streamer, play the games you love. Because, like, for me, I play Minecraft, I play Among Us, I play Call of Duty, I play Halo. I play games I love, and then I know eventually people who enjoy the games are going to find my channel. It might be rough at the beginning if you're playing games like, I don't know, let's say it's a game that's not very popular. Say you're playing like an old Assassin's Creed game. Eventually someone will come because they enjoy the game just as much as you do. But you have to be willing to make the sacrifice to play your own favorite game in order to not get the gains as much. And I know that's hard to say because most YouTubers are like, play games that are new but not too new that all the big guys are doing it. But no, find a game you love. If you love Minecraft, play it. It doesn't matter who's playing Minecraft, play it. You will have people come. You will have people wanting to join you. You will have everything that a small YouTuber will get. You'll have fans that want to play with you, that want to be around you. And I love the fact that I can go on and have people be like, oh, can I play with you? Even though I have to tell them no because I do a lot of solo stuff. I play the games I love over just games that are popular or at the right time to play. Like Fortnite, when it came out, I didn't enjoy Fortnite when it first came out. I waited and then I went to it. I didn't stream it really, mostly because of my internet, but I didn't jump on the bandwagon because I knew it wasn't going to get me anywhere. So if I had to give you any advice, play whatever game you want. Make it fun for you, not just trying to get views, because if you're only going for views, you're going to struggle, and it's going to make the grind a lot worse when you're not getting the views that you think you deserve. So anyways, guys, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is experiencing growth. Now, you might think that sounds a little weird, but in reality, what I mean by experiencing growth is you're going to experience growth as a person. Honestly, I've lived a pretty sheltered life, I will say. I have always lived in the same area. I've always lived within 30 miles of where I was born. I've never lived anywhere else, really. So, like, for me, being able to experience something outside of my farm town, or, I mean, I don't live in a farm town anymore, but pretty close. But for me to be able to experience some things like that, like, I have people from the UK. It's so interesting to me, and I love listening to people who are from the UK. So, like, Jammy, and I know he's a very big streamer. Please, if you have not and you're new, go subscribe to him. He's a great streamer. Way bigger than me, but he's a great streamer, and you guys would love him. But just learning, like, things from people from, like, the UK, from India. I've had people from India, New Zealand, Australia, the UK, and then also different parts of the United States. The United States is so diverse that it's amazing seeing all these different things. And for me personally, I love the idea of being able to experience growth through YouTube. It's a great way to show diversity in YouTube, and I don't know, it's something that I feel like schools fail to teach in the United States is diversity, and you experience so much growth with this. It's such a great experience to be able to go through and learn about different cultures from the cultures themselves, not reading it out of a textbook, like, and also like just being able to learn what's different. Like for me, in the United States, we have kindergarten through 12th grade, whereas in the UK, it might be something different. That's just a little example, but this one was kind of a smaller one that I needed to, like, just kind of say. It kind of goes along with public speaking for you experience growth through that. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to my last point. Experiencing fame. So now when I say fame, what you guys might be thinking is you're a millionaire, or you're an actor, or you're a famous YouTuber. But honestly, I felt the same way until one stream when I was questioning people and being like, why do you guys even want to play with me? Like, genuinely, what makes you guys want to play with me? And I think it was Claps or Tyler who said, we want to play with you because you are someone that we want to play with. And I was like, well, why? And he goes, or I said, it's not like I'm famous or anything. And the thing that stuck out to me, and that line that I'm never gonna forget, is, you are famous to us. Which, I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. That was weird. But that, hearing that, or like, I didn't hear it, I read it on the live stream, it was very, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was weird. I just instantly was like, oh my god. And then that's when it clicked. I am famous to people. You're not going to be famous in the statements of like what is considered famous. And that's how I was. I thought I wasn't famous because I only had 2,000 subscribers. I wasn't like PewDiePie with 100 million subscribers. But when you're a small streamer, just enjoy the people you're around. You are famous to them. Even if you don't consider yourself famous, they will always want to come to you if you make them feel involved. As long as you make them feel involved, they will always come to you. And that's honestly one of the best things that I've ever said. I'm actually going to get that put on, I'm going to probably get it put on a hat or a shirt so that way I can wear it, or I'm going to have it put on a poster and hang it up in the background for you guys to be able to see during my streams. But anyways, guys, that is my top 5 reasons I love being a small streamer. If you guys have enjoyed and you've made it this far, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel and you want to subscribe, feel free to. I will not ask you to. If this is one-time video, that's perfectly fine. I'm glad I got to meet you. And if you guys want to just pop by a stream and say hi, that'd be awesome. But anyways, guys, this video was about, I've been recording this video for about an hour because I kept screwing up my script. I did have scripted things, but I just kept screwing it up. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to click on another one of my videos or watch another playlist, there should be one either here or here. If you want to subscribe, my thingy should be in one of these areas. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video or stream, and I hope to see you guys there. Bye!